So, I finally sat down and really played the new Skate. And honestly, I have very mixed feelings about this game. Because growing up, I loved the old Skate games, like genuinely some of my favorite games ever. Skate, Skate 2, and especially Skate 3 were just different. They had personality, they had style. They felt like actual skateboarding games made by people that understood skating culture. Skate videos, messing around with friends, and just having fun. And the crazy part is, Skate 3 came out in 2010. That means people have basically been waiting over 15 years for a new Skate game. 15 years. That's actually insane when you think about it. And I was one of those people waiting. Every few months I'd hear rumors, see leaks, watch trailers, hear it's coming, and get hyped all over again. But eventually, I kinda stopped caring. Like, the wait got so long that I genuinely gave up expecting this game to ever actually happen. It became one of those games where you're just like, yeah, okay, maybe someday. So when I finally got access to play it, my first reaction was honestly just relief. Like, wow, this thing actually exists. And when I first tried it, when it first came out, my first impressions were actually kind of positive. I remember thinking the movement felt decent, the map looked good, and it definitely had that Skate DNA. But weirdly, I didn't stick with it. I played for a little while, thought this was cool, and just stopped playing. And recently I came back to it again, and really gave it another chance. And after spending more time with it, I think this game is the definition of meh with potential. Like, it's not horrible, but it also doesn't feel anywhere close to what this franchise could have done after 15 years. One of the biggest problems for me is the lack of actual fun multiplayer party modes. And this is the part that genuinely confuses me. How do you make a Skate game without proper games of Skate? That should literally be one of the main features. Back in the older games, half of the fun was messing around with your friends, playing Skate, playing Hall of Meat, doing stupid challenges, competing, laughing when someone got destroyed, trying something dumb. That stuff gives the game personality. But in this game, if you want to play Skate with your friend, you basically have to do it manually, like it's 2007 recess rules. You have to literally call out your tricks and hope the other person is paying attention. And even if you spectate them, the game doesn't show the trick names they're doing, which is insane to me. Like, if somebody does a weird flip into a late shove, body varial, whatever, you better have eagle vision, because otherwise you'll have no idea what they actually did. And to make it worse, sometimes the game doesn't even register tricks correctly. There were multiple times where I'd do something and the game would call it the wrong thing completely. And that starts becoming a problem when the entire point of a skating game is trick expression and style. It kind of gives the feeling that the developers didn't fully understand skateboarding culture or what made the old games fun in the first place. And I know that sounds harsh. But the game sometimes feels like it was made by people studying skate instead of people that actually love skating. And another weird issue, the map is huge, like genuinely massive. And visually, it looks really cool. There's details everywhere. Tons of versatility, lots of rails, stairs, buildings, rooftops, all that. But somehow, there's a lack of truly memorable skate spots, especially mani pads. And maybe that sounds random, but manual pads are one of my favorite things to skate in these games. Linking lines together with manuals is super satisfying. And this game weirdly feels like it has way less of that kind of flow than I expected. A lot of the environment honestly feels more designed for movement than skating. And that leads me into another thing I noticed. Sometimes this game straight up feels more like a parkour game that just happens to have skateboards in it. Like the climbing, running, vaulting, traversal stuff almost feels more polished and encouraged than actually putting together stylish skate lines. And I get that they wanted freedom and movement, but sometimes I don't want to climb a building. I just want to skate. Another annoying thing is the online players, because other people can literally place obstacles in your way and intentionally grief you. So you'll be in the middle of a line and suddenly there's random garbage blocking your path because someone thinks it's funny. And after a while, that gets old fast. Especially in a skating game where rhythm and flow are kind of everything. But despite all that, I can't even say I hate the game, because I do have fun while playing it. There's definitely moments where you just zone out, throw on music, hit lines, explore the map, and chill for an hour. But in short bursts, it's enjoyable. But that's kind of the problem. It doesn't feel like a game I'm gonna grind for hundreds of hours. It feels more like a game I'll randomly come back to for a week every few months and then uninstall it again if it starts to feel repetitive. And that's disappointing because I really wanted this game to hit. I wanted that feeling the old games had, where you'd stay up until 3 a.m. with your friends laughing at Hall of Meat clips and trying impossible lines for hours. This game has pieces of that, but only pieces, and honestly, I think the solution is pretty obvious. The game desperately needs to do better with co-op and have better party experiences, and a proper skate mode. Bring back Hall of Meat in a big way, and weird mini games and challenges. Add reasons to actually interact with your friends beyond existing in the same lobby, because right now the multiplayer feels more passive than social. And for a game that's supposed to thrive on creativity and messing around with people, that's a huge missed opportunity. Overall, I'd probably give the game like a 5 out of 10 right now. Not terrible, not amazing, just okay. Very middle of the road. But the frustrating part is that you see the potential in it. There's a version of this game that could become genuinely great if they listen to feedback and improve the social and party side of things. Because right now, it feels less like the next evolution of Skate and more like an early foundation that still doesn't fully understand what made people fall in love with Skate in the first place. And honestly, that might be the biggest disappointment of all. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit the post notification bell to be notified for future uploads, and you have a great rest of your day.